Hey young world, what's up peoples? Big news today. It has been reported by Polygon that Microsoft is looking to do some big acquisitions. Now these acquisitions are namely EA, Valve, and they said they're looking to take ownership of Pubg. Now before you spit your juice up, this is supposed to be real. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be from some credible source according to Polygon. And the internet is ablaze. You know, you got other game publications like GameSpot and so forth picking up this same news story. Therefore, we need to examine this. But before we go any further, hey yo, it's your boy MM2K back with another one. Please do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell for notification, please. It means a lot, helps your boy make it possible to provide you with more doses, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate all of y'all straight up. If you could please do that. I'm noticing on a lot of the videos that I subscribe to, YouTube done knocked the bell off, you know what I'm saying? And I got my Triple B brethren telling me that the automatic Twitter feed that's supposed to come every time I drop a video ain't hitting, you know what I'm saying, Twitter, you know, so who knows what's going on with these cats. So just please, if you can hit that, it means a lot to me, does a lot for the channel. All right, here's the deal, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's reported that this rumor is legit per source by Polygon. It broke today. And again, it spread like wildfire over Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, everywhere does spread. These are some pretty big names. You know what I'm saying? So the believability of this is seriously suspect. I'm going to be honest with you as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to shake this down. And we're going to do this by looking at why would Microsoft even want EA? Why they would even want Valve? And then lastly, at the end, I'm going to give you the real deal of this, if this could even happen. I'm not going to talk about PUBG here. You know, I'm going to save that for another day. But I'm going to talk about the two big companies, EA and Valve. You know what I'm saying? So first, let's talk about EA. Now, if you do some simple math, it's reasonable to surmise that Microsoft can buy EA. You know what I'm saying? And this is how you do the math. You know, because when you go looking online, well, I couldn't find it. You know, what is the net worth of this company, whatever. It's so goddamn cryptic. I don't get it. But anywho, if you calculate the fact that EA lost $3.1 billion in a Battlefield 2 debacle, you know what I'm saying? And by them losing $3.1 billion, that was considered 8% of their stock net worth. If you get $35.5 billion, I believe, or $35 billion if you account for the other 92%, okay? So again, doing the simple math, is reasonable surmise, you know, that EA is worth $35 billion. Now, Microsoft's net worth is about 3 times that. I think hovering around $130 billion or something like that. You know, I could be off a few billion, you know, just a couple billion. So it's reasonable that they could do that. They could acquire EA, you know, financially. If acquired, though, Microsoft would gain at least 2 big exclusives a year in FIFA and Madden, at least those 2. They would also get their hands on the company in time for the heavily anticipated Anthem, which has generated some serious buzz. So that's the reason why we could see Microsoft trying to attempt to acquire EA. Now let's talk Valve, okay? Now to try to come up with Valve's net worth is a little bit more simpler. In 2017, the infamous Gabe Newell was estimated to be worth $5.5 billion. Now he owns about half the shares of Valve. So I believe it's safe to say that the company is worth around, you know what I'm saying, 11 to 12 billion. That's less than EA, you know what I'm saying? So if Microsoft got the cash to absorb EA, they definitely got the cash to attempt to absorb Valve. Now, if absorbed by Microsoft would be gaining access to the premier storefront for PC gaming, which brings in around an estimated 2 to 3 billion of PC digital distribution each year, as far as revenue is concerned. They would also get access to some of the most lauded franchises on PC and console. Those titles being Half-Life, Counter-Strike, and Left 4 Dead on the console. All right, so those are big titles. Now let's talk about the legitimacy of these rumors. First, is it even plausible that Microsoft is attempting to pick up EA? Now, some people say in order for them to absorb EA, which makes sense, it would have to be a hostile takeover. That would make sense. You know what I'm saying? However, It fits masterfully in Microsoft's plan with digital distribution and Game Pass if they were to absorb EA. I mean, think about it. Can you imagine exclusively Microsoft owning the rights to Madden, you know what I'm saying, and Battlefront and Battlefield? Therefore, I mean, these are the biggest games that are sold on any console, period, even over the exclusives. The attach rates for these games are like triple that of the so-called stellar Sony exclusives, right? So, with that being said, Sony would then be forced to host the Game Pass service on their platform in order for their people to be able to stream, probably at best, these games. And if the people don't like the streaming service, they have to get an Xbox. Now, I don't think that that's going to happen this gen if they do absorb EA. I think that will be something that Microsoft would implement next gen as far as trying to make this stuff exclusive to the Game Pass platform. But can you imagine that? You know what I'm saying? That would be the ultimate kick in the teeth. But let's move on. Because I'm going to talk about this Valve thing, all right? And me and my man, Brian, Triple B, Devil Dog, you know what I'm saying? We had a big discussion on this. Big ups to him, man. That is my man. We was talking about this. But I'm on the other side of this about Valve. Because here's the thing. Motherfucker, please. That ain't happening. Let me explain something to you, okay? Now take a seat. I want you to look at this motherfucker right here. Okay? His name is Rick the Model Martel. Now, when your boy was growing up, he was a WWF, now considered WWE wrestler. His whole handle was that he thought he was so much the shit that the motherfucker made a fragrance called Arrogance, all right? And his little handle was, and that's the shit he's holding in his hands right now, little pink bottle, you know what I'm saying? The shit's called Arrogance. Now, his little handle was, he would take that ball of Arrogance and spray his opponents in the eyes and then pin the motherfuckers to the mat, okay? Now, Rick the Model Martel represents PC gamers, all right? Straight up. These mugs are so arrogant and they believe they are so much superior to any console quote-unquote jackass that they would leave Steam in a mass exodus if they found out that Microsoft, under the guise of a console distribution service like Game Pass, was taking over Steam. In addition to that, Gabe Newell will have to lose like 500 pounds and go into hiding in the Cuba. Please, no fucking way that's happening. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Not happening. So with that said, I think, overall, where you coming from, MM2K? How plausible is it that EA gets absorbed or Microsoft is trying to go after EA, and how plausible they try and go after the Valve? All right, well, with that said, I think maybe there's a 30% chance that Microsoft is actually trying to go after EA, all right? And I say there is no chance that they are even trying, nor will they be successful in acquiring Steam. Phil is a PC guy, and he understands how that group feels. As I explained, they would leave in a mass exodus, all right? Now, here's the thing also, you know what I mean, that I think everybody should really think about and let seep in. I scored the plausibility of this so low because I've been looking at Polygon for the last few articles, and it looks like what they've been trying to do is trigger a lot of Xbox people. I wonder if the people doing their statistics sat there and said, yo, we losing Xbox readers in a mass exodus show, like we're losing a lot of them. We got to do something to trigger them and get some clicks. You know what I'm saying? They had this article, then they recently had an article about Xbox is seriously doing horrible and exclusives, even though I think Microsoft has around, 39 exclusive or 30 something exclusives to Sony's 59, you know what I'm saying? But they're doing horribly in the number of exclusives. And lastly, something else that I thought was, a little bit crazy. That they said that as far as Sony's exclusives are concerned, that you can anticipate in 2018 that The Last of Us 2 is coming out. Now, that's going to trigger a lot of Xbox people. So that's why I put this very low in plausibility. This might just be a publicity click stunt from Polygon. It would be a shame if that is the case. And if that is the case, they really need to be held to standard for pulling some BS like that. Nevertheless, if this ain't a publicity stunt, It would be something quite exciting to talk about if EA was absorbed. You know what I mean? That would cement the success of Game Pass, and again, as I said earlier, leave a sour taste in Sony's mouth in particular by spelling a lot of doom for them next gen. Well, a gamer can dream, can he? You know what I'm saying? But people, in all reality, don't hold your breath. That's it from your boy MM2K. Hey, let me know what you think in the comments below. You know what I'm saying? And if you like the material, you want more? You know where to find me. I'm on the corner of every boulevard. You know what I'm saying? Check out my links below to follow me. Yo, I got a show with your boy TRS. I do weekly. It's called Scram Punks. Do it with him and my man's Killer Hill. We got a big announcement to come, as I said before. Check out the PNTSnetwork.com for more details. And last but not least, support the broadband bullies. Check out that Patreon link. Check out that Discord link below. You know what I'm saying? And we still got that gear is fly. And as always, don't believe the hype. You know what I'm saying? But you have a wonderful gaming day.